What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity. I hope you guys are doing well. Now, I've been advocating for change in Black Ops Cold War basically since launch. Actually, since before launch, with what I thought of the beta, and frankly, I haven't really seen much change. Here we are about 5 months into the game, and realistically, it's the same game that we had at launch, with a few new maps and some new guns, and realistically, that's about it. The game hasn't gone through any kind of drastic overhauls or any really even minor changes at this point. The game still crashes, the game still has connection issues, the game still has some weapon imbalances that are just game-breaking and frustrating. So I've come to this bittersweet realization that I'm done advocating for change in Black Ops Cold War. I'm just going to live with it the way it is, and I'm done trying to give suggestions to Treyarch. I'm done trying to do anything to make the Call of Duty community better. And realistically, my goal here wasn't to try to white knight or be a savior to the franchise or anything like that. All I wanted to do was bring up changes that I thought could be made and realistically just make this game better overall. That was what my goal here was. I just wanted a better game for the entire community, for everyone to play. And I thought the changes I had suggested would create that. And it's very clear that Treyarch doesn't want to do anything to improve this game. They are completely content with the way the game is right now, and they've just kind of thrown this aside like the stepchild they didn't want. I don't know why that is. I really don't understand what happened here with this development cycle and just with this game in general, and why it's being kind of blackballed from support, because realistically, Treyarch used to be the gold standard of support. They used to do such a good job of making sure the community was informed, making sure that we had consistent updates, we had weapon patches, like the games were done so well, and recently that just hasn't been the case. And I know the entire revenue model has changed now, and all we really care about is pumping out the next battle pass and what else can we add as content into the game to make it seem like we're getting a full package when realistically we're not. It just at the end of the day has created a system of mediocrity, of failure realistically, and I just have myself to blame here. I wanted to try to make Black Ops Cold War better, and man, did I waste a lot of breath trying to do so. And it's just not worth it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game, enjoy the things I enjoy, and that's about it. I'm going to definitely come on here and talk about the negatives when I need to, but screw trying to create solutions here, because they don't want to make solutions. They want to try to sweep every problem under the rug and make it seem like the game is perfect, when it just really isn't. There's nothing about this game that stands out. It will not last or stand the test of time. Nothing about it is special. Nothing about it is going to resonate in 2 to 3 years. We're going to forget it the same way we forget about Advanced Warfare, World War II, and Call of Duty Ghosts. It's just along that same line of a game that we just don't care about. And frankly, this does not bode well moving forward, because normally what happens is when people get tired of an old Call of Duty, or the new Call of Duty, they move to an old Call of Duty. You know what? People are going to skip over Black Ops Cold War. They're going to skip over Modern Warfare. And what are they going to go and play? They're going to go play the classics. They're going to go play Black Ops 3. They're going to go play Black Ops 2. And the fact that nobody at Activision, Treyarch, or Infinity Ward, and even Sledgehammer can't figure out that that is what the community is yearning for, is a game like Black Ops 2, a game like Modern Warfare 2, a game like Black Ops 3, it blows my mind. Those games were well received by the community. I don't know of a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 3 that was well received by the community. Maybe Black Ops 4, but there were a lot of people that had issues with that game, including myself. Now, this isn't me quitting Black Ops Cold War by any means. I'm still going to play it because I do have fun playing League play, and I do have fun when I run a 6-man team in Search and Destroy. It's just going to be a lot more rare for me to go and play this solo, because I've been trying to get gameplays just for this channel, because that's something that you have to do as a gameplay commentator, and my oh my, is it just extremely frustrating playing in pubs, because everyone's using dual pistols because they haven't been nerfed yet. Everyone's using the Street Sweeper because that thing hasn't been nerfed yet. Everyone's LMG and people are still DMR, and the AUG is still overpowered. It's just to this point now where if you're not using broken guns, you're just setting yourself up for a disadvantage. And sure, the XM4, the AK-47, the Krig are powerful weapons, but they pale in comparison to the broken ass LMGs, the tactical rifles, the pistols when they're dual wielded. It's just an absolute joke. And anybody who's trying to advocate for the XM4 to be nerfed, you know what? Let's focus first on fixing the Stoner, fixing the RPD, fixing the M60. Let's work on those guns. Let's work on the broken ass shit first, and then we can move to the fine tuning of the assault rifles and the SMGs to make it a little bit more of a competitive game. Because right now, that's the only thing that's even minutely comparable to those broken ass class systems. So again, I don't want to come on here and I don't want to rage or anything like that, but I want to be transparent with you guys about my plan here. Because my plan, unfortunately, has shifted from trying to advocate for change to not caring about change anymore. I'm still going to give you guys the patch notes, I'm still going to give you guys the updates when it needs to be, but frankly, other than that, I just don't see myself really trying to do anything to make Black Ops Cold War a better game. I might go back actually and talk about my favorite Call of Duties or talk about how the Black Ops series affected me. Like, I have some plans in the works for what I'm going to do in future videos because I just kind of getting tired of Cold War and it's bullshit. I'm kind of getting tired of having my hopes up for it to be better and just being consistently let down, you know? It's like that kid that you know can do so much more and just chooses not to, and you're like, man, why? Especially with all the money they have at their disposal and the incredible team they have there. It boggles my mind that they don't want to do just a little bit more with it, that they just don't want to go that little bit extra mile to improve the experience for the community, because I don't see the community getting bigger at this point. I just see it dwindling, and maybe it's because maybe the community seems bigger because we have so many people who are older now playing it, but that 24 to 35 age category, that demographic, like, that's falling by the wayside pretty quick. Yeah, you've got those young kids, right? Yeah, you got the 12 to 24 year olds, but man, after that it drops off drastically, and older Call of Duties just weren't that way. They had a good way of like drawing in that older crowd. So frankly, I don't know what it is. Maybe multiplayer gaming in general has just passed me by and I'm getting too old for this, and maybe I should just go outside and start yelling at clouds. I don't really know, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's where my head's at, and it's a really disappointing conclusion to come to because I did want to do good by this game. I wanted this game to be better. I wanted this game to be good. I wanted to be proud of the work the community did to get this game to the best state it could be in, because I do still see potential in this game. But unfortunately, the developers just choose not to realize its potential. So that's it for today's video. Obviously, don't want to be too depressing. You know, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the world. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.